Just tell me when you're ready. You can probably bring that chair down if you need to. There's a little toggle switch right here on the side. That'll help you out. I'm so long-legged, you know. I got it up on the high. See, I got it on the highest level. How tall are you?
4'9".
4'9".
Is it?
I'm 6'2" or 3. There should be a little toggle switch right here on that side. Come on down. It's a little bit. Yeah, a little red one. There's a little red one right below your hand. Come on down with your hand. Down. Not sideways.
Is that on it right there?
That one right there.
And then
Pull it up. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, like I said, I'm so long-legged. If I don't pull it all the way up, my knees will be hitting the bottom of this table. All right, just tell me when you're ready.
All right, we can start. Okay, well, we'll start off by letting you just tell me a little bit about yourself, like what you do, where you went to school, and just basic stuff like that.
Yeah, my name is Richard Scott. I'm the Chief Meteorologist at WVUA-TV. I do weather here, 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock on weeknights. I'm from a tiny town called Linden. It's a little 2 red light town down in South Alabama. I grew up here in West Alabama, so there's a lot of active weather here. It's the only place in the world that has 2 distinct severe weather seasons, so naturally, I grew a passion of weather, and a lot of people around here do that. One thing that drew me into weather really was Hurricane Ivan. We had a big hurricane, and that really affected South Alabama. We had winds of 100 miles per hour in my hometown, and that really led me to the passion of weather. I researched a lot of it after Ivan hit, and I said, I want to do this one day. I want to do TV weather. I watched all the other TV folks. I watched Weather Channel, and I said, this is what I want to do when I get older. So I researched what I needed to do. I found out where I needed to go to college. I went to Mississippi State University for a meteorology program, and while I was going to school there, I did weekends here at WVUA-TV. After I graduated college back in 2010, I started the chief meteorology position here at the TV station. So doing weekend or weekday weather Monday through Friday, and it's been a lifelong dream to me. I really love it, and it's an interesting science, no doubt about it.
So what does your job actually consist of, and like day-to-day? Because everyone sees meteorologists on TV, like forecasting the weather, but what your job has a lot more to do with it than just that.
Yeah, doing the weather on TV, that's the easiest part of our job. There's a lot of things we do behind the scenes. There's social media, Facebook, Twitter. We have a WordPress blog. We have all kinds of different sources, a website we control. First thing I do every day is build a forecast. That's one of the most important part of my job, is trying to figure out what the weather's going to do so I can tell people at home what to expect. After that, I do radio. We do 19 radio station recordings across the Southeast, including West Alabama, and that usually takes a considerable amount of time. After that, I build graphics for our show, what you see on television, the graphics you see behind me. I build all of those maps. After that, we record web information. We record a webcast that goes online. We record a forecast for the Daily Buzz. Morning television show we air here at WVUA-TV, and we do several weather teases that air between the 6 o'clock and 10 o'clock news, so we got to record that too. And then we go on TV, and again, that's probably the easiest part of our job, is standing up there 3.5 minutes telling the folks at home what the weather's going to do, because there's a lot of other stuff we have to do before we get there.
Yeah, well, that's interesting, more than I thought. So,
well, there's some things I didn't add in there, but
Well, like with April 27th, that was a crazy day. Not only did the tornado hit in Tuscaloosa, but there was many tornadoes that day. When severe weather hits, how does that change your job? Because most people just go to job 8 hours a day, they're done. When severe weather hits, y'all are there and ready. So how does that?
Yeah, when it comes to severe weather, it's all hands on deck. Our entire staff gets together. We get ready for hopefully life-saving information to help people at home that are watching. If we have tornado warnings, we go on air nonstop, no matter what time of day or night. So, for instance, April 27th, I've slept maybe 2 hours for 3 days. It was one of those deals. We knew it was going to be bad, and we forecasted. We got ready for this event. And when it came down to the event happening, it was just unbelievable how many tornadoes we had that day. It was a historic event, but for an event like that, the most important part of our job is giving out life-saving information. It's telling people at home where the tornadoes are, where they're going, what you need to do to prepare for the tornadoes that are coming your way. For instance, April 27th, we had 62 tornadoes touch down in the state of Alabama in one day. That just shattered the records. We had the number of tornadoes in a single day in the state of Alabama. So our job was very important, is getting that information out. Not only on television, we're getting the information out on Facebook and Twitter, through our blog. Any kind of source we have, we're trying to warn people as much as we can. But yeah, when it comes to severe weather, our job is nonstop. In fact, there's several events I can recall we've been on air for 8 to 10 hours nonstop. And that's me in front of the green screen talking about where the tornadoes are, the watches, warnings, literally for 8 to 10 hours straight. Somehow we keep our voice, but by the end of the event, we can barely talk because we have talked nonstop for that long of a period of time. But yeah, when it comes to severe weather, it's very important to get that information out there.
Also, back to the severe weather, when incident like April 27th comes about, it usually helps us to see things that we didn't see before. Like after the April 7th storms, is there anything like in your procedures or your forecast that maybe y'all changed that y'all saw that needed improvement?
What we're going to do from years on out from now is look back at April 27th. We're going to compare next storm systems to that. And fortunately, the public knows what happened that day. So whenever we have our next severe weather event, we're going to be able to tell them, hey, this is going to be nothing like April 27th. We're expecting, maybe a tornado here or there, not like April 27th. We're going to say that for a long time, and people are going to understand what we're talking about. Hopefully, we'll never have another day like that. And I hope and pray we never say this severe weather event we're about to have may compare to April 27th. I hope that never happens. I don't think it will. But we're going to use April 27th as kind of a guideline of events from down the road. So we're going to kind of use that to compare both our data we look at behind the scenes and what we tell people at home.
Is there anything that maybe I didn't touch on that you might think might be interesting or something that people might need to know?
You pretty much raked through it pretty good. So.
I guess that wraps it up.
Well, cool. What else do we need to do? You said you need to get some B-roll, I believe.
But if you want, you can do her.
They've got me ready to go.
Do you need to pull this right now?
No. I mean, we got me pulled up, so.
To go ahead and do stuff. That's why
yeah.
I need to get a two-shot of y'all without this in there. So that's cool. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna go with this camera. But
Hang on.
yeah, we gotta have your legs all the way up.
We need to hold hands.
Yeah, please. Okay, wait. How do I zoom out on this? Maybe y'all want to do that. No. I've never used it. I don't know. Yeah, he had to show. I didn't do everything. It's pretty sad, but. I'm gonna just back up a lot. There you go. Is that better? Wait.
Look good with my leg crossed or not?
Yeah, it's professional. Let's see. Okay.
They want to kind of get rid of those papers.
Oh yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yeah, just.
They're not there anymore.